Today, we highlight the remarkable journey that began with an act of kindness to the birth of Kiswate Digital Academy.
From a shared meal to sponsoring school fees to learners to now the dream of transforming Africa at large through digitization.
This is the birth of Kiswate Digital Academy.
One more time. Kiswate, Kiswate, one more time.
From a small act of kindness to a vision for Africa's digital education, the birth of Kiswate Digital Academy. The story of Kiswate began in 2020 during the COVID-19 pandemic with a simple act of compassion. Pius Odhiambo, the founder of Kiswate, visited his former primary school, Luero Elementary, and junior secondary school near Kakara Shopping Center in Luero Village, Ugenya Sub-County, Siaya County, western part of Kenya, and was deeply moved by the challenges facing children whose families had been severely affected by the pandemic. Many students were struggling with hunger and lacked basic support to continue their education. In response, he sponsored the candidate class with the free meals for 1 year. The intervention contributed to improved learning outcomes, and the school became one of the most improved schools in the country for that year. However, another challenge emerged. Many students and parents could no longer afford to take their children to secondary school because their livelihoods had been disrupted by COVID-19. Pius therefore mobilized the school's alumni and the wider community to establish the Kiswate Scholarship Fund, supporting the transition of the 2020 KCPE candidates to neighboring secondary schools. Since then, the initiative has supported more than 350 financially vulnerable students through secondary education. Some beneficiaries have progressed to university and are now serving their communities as teachers, medical professionals, engineers, and other professionals. Through years of working with the schools, Kiswate identified broader challenges affecting access to quality education, including attendance management, discipline tracking, learning resources, teacher support, and digital infrastructure. This led to a critical question: what if technology could help us address these challenges? The question inspired the establishment of Blue Nile Analytica, a technology and research company dedicated to developing practical solutions to challenges identified within the education sector. One of the resulting innovations is the Kiswate Digital Attendance and Discipline Tracking Register, KDA-DTR, designed to support the transformation of teachers into digital educators, students into digital learners, and schools into digital institutions. To deliver and manage services associated with this innovation, Kiswate Digital Academy was established. KDA's vision extends beyond technology. It is about creating an education system where every child has an opportunity to learn, every teacher has the tools to teach effectively, and every school can benefit from digital transformation. KDA is working towards implementing its solutions in Kenya with a long-term ambition of expanding successful innovations to more than 50 African countries. The ultimate measure of success will not only be economic value or technological advancement, but the number of lives transformed through improved access to quality education. Success will be reflected in the teacher who becomes more effective, the student who gains access to greater learning opportunities, the school that becomes more efficient, and the community that becomes stronger through education. Kiswate continues to engage with the Ministry of Education, the Teacher Service Commission, and the Kenya Institute of Curriculum Development, KICD, in pursuit of strategic partnerships that can support responsible and sustainable adoption of education technology. Kiswate recognizes that transforming education requires collective action. Government, teachers, parents, communities, technology innovators, and development partners must work together to create sustainable solutions. The journey that began with a simple meal has evolved into a broader vision for education, innovation, and digital transformation. The road ahead will require partnership, accountability, innovation, patience, and a shared belief in the potential of every child. Kiswate Digital Academy, transforming education through innovation, technology, and opportunity. KDA motto: many schools, one digital academy.